and welcome back to another Tips and Tricks Tuesday. I'm your host, Kaylin, the social media and community development coordinator here at R.I.A. Federal Credit Union. Today, we are going to be talking about shopping for school supplies since school is right around the corner. In this episode, we'll talk about some tips and tricks to help save you some money on school supplies and also help get your kids involved as well. So that way, everyone can achieve some financial success. First up, we have some ways to save. Tip number one is to see if you have any leftover school supplies from the year before. So if they brought home any extra pencils, notebooks, highlighters, binders from last year, be sure to put those to good use for the next year. Plus, that way you can reduce, reuse, and recycle, and so that way you're not spending extra money on those things you already have that are already in good shape, and you make sure they don't go to waste. Tip number two, take advantage of tax-free weekends. So here in Iowa, our tax-free weekends for the 2021 year is going to be Friday, August 6th, and Saturday, August 7th. So take advantage on not paying taxes for school supplies and shoes. Tip number three is to shop at the dollar stores and do a little thrifting. Dollar stores are a perfect way to save some money because if you go in there and buy the basics, you're saving a lot more money. So be sure to stock up on your pens, pencils, notebooks. And also check out thrift stores. Children, when they're growing up, go through a lot of clothes and go through them very quickly. So if you can save some money on buying some thrifted clothes, that way you can still look stylish and save some money. Tip number four is shop late. So if you don't get everything that you need for the school year before it starts, wait till after school starts and after Labor Day. Sometimes these retailers have extra sales where they're just trying to get rid of the merchandise left over from this year that they weren't able to sell. And last but not least, tip number five, we have buy in bulk. Whether it's loose leaf paper or snacks, buy in bulk. Next up, what are some ways that your kids can get involved with this process? Trick number one is to set priorities and set a budget. Sit down with your kids and create a budget on how much you're going to spend this year on school supplies. Look over their school list and see what you already have and make a budget for the things that you don't have. This trick will help teach them the value of money and budgeting. Trick number two, determine what is more important, quality versus cost. For example, the cost of this backpack. The more expensive it is, it could be sturdier, which will last you a whole lot longer, so it would run several years rather than a cheap backpack where it won't. And trick number three, Get Techy. When shopping, pull out your smartphone, scan objects, and compare it to other retailers in the area. And if you're doing all your shopping at home and online this year, be sure to pull up other websites like Amazon, Walmart, Target, Walgreens. Compare and contrast all of those retailers to show where the best deals are to help out with your budget. And last but not least, we are saving our most important tip and trick. So don't forget to open a kids savings account. Here at R.I.A. Federal Credit Union, we have two major accounts, which our first one is going to be CARS, which is for ages 0 through 12. And then we also have our teenager account, which is the My Cash. And that account is for ages 13 through 18. Anyways, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. What's your favorite tip or trick when you're shopping for school supplies this year? Let us know in the comment section down below. And anyways, that's going to be it for this episode of Tips and Tricks Tuesday. And we will see you next week for another one. Goodbye!